Hey, what's happening everybody? This is Royce from Pedal and Metal. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at U2 Machine's newest line of Japanese cars. This is in 1/24 scale and is die cast. And this is a 1970 Datsun 510. And this is a Walmart exclusive, and it's supposedly only one of 4,480 pieces being made. I'd assume in this color. Now they also have two other ones as well, a red and black one, and one it's like I think it's like an off yellow color. So we'll go ahead here and take a look at the blue one. We'll spin it around and see in all of its glory. Okay, now we'll go ahead and examine this a little bit closer here. If you're not familiar with 1/24 scale, it's probably about 7 inches long, a little bit, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. It's got considerable weight to it and appears to have a metal bottom as well. Fairly detailed. Now this is in the $20 price range. It appears to have hard rubber tires, and the lettering is very well done on the tires. The paint is pretty decent on it. The detailing is really well done, I think, for the price point. It does have brake rotors. I mean, it could be detailed, it could be a little bit better, but I'll go over everything I like about it first, and then I'll tell you what I didn't like. I like the logos, the grill work, and all the trim is really well done, I think, for the money. The mirrors look really good. It actually does have little mirror inserts in there. The lenses look good for the mirror. Now sometimes you have issues like this here where this could be cut off with, should have been cut off with a knife. It probably could be fixed. You have a little bit of the, I don't know what you want to call them, little nipples there from the sprues, or so some things that could be fixed on it. Let's see if we can open up the other door to poke through here. The doors are really hard to open up on this. It's got a full roll cage. It's hard to see what's going on with the gauges. I really couldn't quite figure out if they're supposed to be race pack gauges or what the deal was there with it. It's lacking seat belts. And here you have a lot of glue, a big mess of glue. I'm not sure what's going on up inside. Right, you might be able to see it there. There's someone got carried away with the glue there. That's kind of a shame. I didn't notice that before. That would be on the cons list, I guess, so to speak, of some things I didn't like about it. Another thing I didn't like, besides the doors being really hard to open, there's fingerprints all over inside and outside of the glass. So I've been trying to, that's why another reason why I have these gloves on. I don't really want to add to the fingerprints. But, and unfortunately sometimes when they're on the, well, pretty much all the time, when it's on the inside of the glass, it's really extremely difficult to get in there with Q-tips and fix that. I've mentioned that before. 1/64 scale cars, it's a big pet peeve of mine when there's fingerprints all over the place. The trunk does open up, and there's really no reason to open it up. There's nothing in there. The hood is a different story. When you open up or bonnet, I guess, if you overseas. Appears to have a swap done to it, and then we have a turbo there and an intake. This, I mean, it could be detailed a little bit better, but like I said, for $20, I don't think it's bad. Like the struts and all this could be painted up, and someone could add wires or whatever else and really make something special out of this. Now you have some chunky, quite chunky hinges here underneath for the hood. It's pretty much, I don't know how you would, what you could do to hide that or fix it. Hood closes nice and everything seems to be squared up. You have a little duck bill here underneath, a little, I like that. Another thing, it might be minor to most of you, but if you're like me and you want to display your cars and not just leave them in the box, it took me close to 45 minutes just to get this out of the box. It was would fail Amazon's frustration-free criteria, I would say, as they have this plate underneath that holds it onto the box. There's 4 Phillips screws there, and then there's 4 Phillips screws that hold the car to the base. Those are a joke. They took me forever. 2 of them stripped out, so it was a disaster trying to get this out of the box. But I needed to do that in order for us to look at this and examine it and see, you know, if it's worth the money to buy more of them. I don't know what's going on here. This is all screwed up here. The back of the transmission. I see that a lot with lower end 1/18 scale cars when the drive shaft's kind of just laying there, and I'm not sure how you could really fix that. I guess like that, just kind of push it together. The back of the tranny there is all clamshelled open. I mean, it's, you get what you get for $20, so you need to be prepared for that. But like I said, I think all the decals look really good on. I don't know if they're tampos or what they are. It has little locks that are painted in, and you have chrome door handles. It's a lot of niceties to this that you won't find with other 124 scale cars. But I think one of the main things that would look better with if it had seat belts in it, but of course for this price they would probably be done really crappy. Overall, not bad. Not too bad. I'm just questioning how well are these going to actually sell. Being 124 scale, are there many people out there willing to shell out $20 for one of these? And it's an odd size. Not many of us have 124 scale cars. Many of us have 1/18th or 1/64th, but 1/24th it's kind of been notorious to fail. And sad to say, I personally only have maybe half a dozen that I've kept in my collection. Over the years I've gotten rid of a lot of them because they were just too childish. But there you go. There's my review of the M2 Machines 1970 Datsun 510. And I think it's really well done and nice for the price. And I just want to say Happy New Year's to everyone, and don't blow your hand off. That's all I gotta say. Have a good one. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. All right. Bye now.